you'll flip. But right now, there are people living on this planet who are literally turning to stone, wood, or growing horns. And no, this isn't some fucked up horror flick. These are real medical conditions. Imagine your skin starting to harden and form scales, just like a fish or some goddamn reptile. You wake up, look in the mirror, and a straight-up horror movie monster is staring back at you. It's called ichthyosis, and the nastiest form turns a person into a legit mutant with thick gray skin, millimeters thick, that cracks and bleeds with every single move. Folks with this shit can't even blink right because their eyelids turn inside out from the skin's thickness, and their lips stretch into this fucked up permanent grin, just like some beast. Babies born with the severe form come out encased in a thick, shiny, cellophane-like shell that cracks open after just a few days, revealing nothing but raw, bleeding, red flesh underneath.
Stand by.
Most of these poor fuckers don't even make it a week because all their body moisture evaporates right through that hellish skin, literally drying them out alive. Imagine living like that your whole damn life. Every single day, you're spending several hours slathering your entire body with creams and oils, all just to get your skin even a little bit soft enough to move without insane pain. And now for the craziest fucking part. Some forms of this syndrome are so damn rare, there are only a few dozen people with it worldwide. Scientists still have no fucking clue how to cure it. They can only ease the symptoms. This is some fucked up shit, but there's a syndrome where your muscles and ligaments literally turn into bone and you slowly become a living statue, unable to move a fucking muscle. It's called fibrodysplasia, and it's the absolute worst fucking fate you can imagine. Any injury, even a fucking needle prick or a bruise, triggers ossification and an extra bone grows right where you got hurt. You take a spill, hit your shoulder, and a couple of weeks later, that shit just freezes forever. Your muscles have turned into solid, immovable bone, man. People with this fucked up syndrome slowly lose the ability to move. First, your neck locks up, then your arms, then your back, and your whole body becomes a goddamn immovable bone shell from the inside out. And the absolute fucked up worst part? Doctors can't surgically remove these bones. Any surgery will just cause even more ossification, making the person even more locked up. It's a goddamn trap. By the time they hit 30, most people with this shit are completely immobile. They're literally frozen solid in whatever position the last ossification flare-up caught them, like a damn statue. Imagine this fucked up scenario. You can't even open your mouth because your jaw fused with your skull. You can't turn your head, bend an arm, or even take a deep breath because your ribs turned into a solid cage. And it's fucking incurable. There are only about 800 people in the world with this shit, and every single one is slowly turning into a living statue, fully aware inside their stone prison. Holy fucking shit. Some folks get these growths that look just like tree bark, and this shit can weigh a few kilos on their arms and legs. It's called epidermodysplasia, caused by the human papillomavirus. That shit usually just gives regular people warts, but for these poor bastards, it turns their skin into gnarly, hand-sized, tree-like growths. The most fucked up case was this Indonesian dude named D-Day, whose arms and legs sprouted these gnarly brown, horn-like growths, weighing over 6 kilograms. He literally looked like some tree man out of a goddamn fairy tale. These growths just keep coming, like fingernails or hair. If they don't get them chopped off regularly, they can totally cover their limbs, turning their hands into useless wooden stumps. Doctors surgically removed over 9 kilograms of these growths from him in one operation. But a year later, they just grew back. That goddamn virus stays in your system forever, and you can't kill it. Folks with this shit can't fucking work with their hands, walk, or even hold a spoon. These horn-like growths are hard as real bark, constantly cracking and bleeding. And the real fucked up part? These growths are actually just gigantic warts. They go fucking crazy due to an immune system mutation and turn into hard horn-like structures. Only a handful of people in the world have this severe form. They all have to get these growths hacked off every few months, otherwise they'll literally turn into living trees. I was fucking shocked when I found out nature sometimes just decides to grow a real horn right on someone's face or head. No bullshit, this is a legit medical phenomenon. A cutaneous horn is a cone-shaped growth made of keratin, that same shit your nails and hair are made of. But this fucker shoots up and can grow up to 20 centimeters long. These damn horns usually sprout on old people's faces, especially on the forehead, nose, or ears. It turns a regular old dude into some medieval demon. It's fucking horrifying. The most famous case? This Chinese granny, Liang Xiuhua, who had a 13-centimeter horn growing straight out of her skull. She looked like a real unicorn, but totally fucked up and creepy. These horns are usually benign, but get this, in about 40% of cases, skin cancer is lurking right underneath. So it's not just a fucked up deformity, it's a fucking deadly threat too. The horn grows slowly, over years. At first, you barely notice a tiny bump, then suddenly, you've got a full-on horn spike sticking out of your face that you can't fucking hide. They cut them out surgically, removing the whole damn base. But if the root goes deep into your skin, you're left with a gnarly scar after surgery, and that shit can even grow back. Imagine waking up one day to find a solid horn jutting out of your damn forehead, with everyone staring at you like some horror movie freak. That's a fucking nightmare for real. Get this shit. There's a fucking disease where people literally can't step out into the sun. It'll scorch their skin into blisters in just minutes. It's called porphyria. And back in the Middle Ages, folks with this condition were actually thought to be real vampires and straight up murdered. Why? Because they shunned the sun, had reddish teeth, and skin that looked like a corpse. With this fucked up condition, porphyrins build up in their bodies, making their skin so goddamn sensitive to UV light. Even a quick walk on a sunny day gives them third-degree burns. Over time, sufferers' lips and gums shrivel up and pull back, exposing their teeth and giving them that creepy vampire snarl. Plus, their teeth turn reddish from all the accumulated porphyrins. And here's the really fucked up part. Some forms of porphyria deform their ears and nose, making them pointy. Their skin gets so thin you can see every damn vein, just like a real ghoul from Legends. People with this syndrome are forced to live like some movie vampires, man. Sleeping all day, only coming out at night. They gotta wear thick, full-coverage clothes and dodge any bright light. Even lamps. In severe cases, their fingers twist into claw-like shapes due to tissue damage. Their skin gets all scarred up with ulcers that won't heal for fucking months. And get this shit. This disease is incurable. Doctors can only hand out painkillers and tell you to never fucking go outside during the day, turning your entire life into a goddamn vampire nightmare. Hit that subscribe button and get your mind blown again.